It is now, of course, that video, ladies and gentlemen, you always look forward to it every year when we deeply dive into the bag and see what equipment we're using, from tees to balls to clubs. Yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for what's in the bag. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into it. So first off, we're going to be looking at what we've got in the bag, but we're going to start with the accessories and all that stuff, leading up to what I know you want to be looking at, which we're going to keep secret for a minute, is the irons, because you're all curious to know what I'm playing. So first off, to start with, what we're going to be doing is telling you that we're actually playing, actually let's start with tees, because this is I think everyone needs to get these, right? So these are the tees that I'm using at the moment. These, can you see that? You can see that. These have all your different markers on them. So you've got your red, you've got blue, pink and orange markers for your castle tees. No more castle tees are needed because of these beauties. Now go check these guys out. I'll put all their information down below, but go check them out. Superb tees, they're the only tees I use now, I love those. That's my tees. Rangefinder. What have we got on the Rangefinder? So this is what we're using at the minute. We've got the Pro L5. Thanks to our friends at ShotScope. Pro L5, phenomenal. The screen is good. The zap's really quick as well. So what I found is zapping, so pressing and holding the laser, when it locks onto the flag, it vibrates in your hand, so you know you've locked the flag on, but it's quick, it's fast. So the ShotScope Pro L5, so go check them out, because that's definitely worth checking out. Oh, and then I have the ShotScope watch. As you know, I've got the ShotScope watch. I think as far as accessories go, we've got the laser rangefinder, we've got the watch, those tees that I've said, golf ball. I'm still using the TaylorMade Tour Response golf ball, which I know you all love. I love it. I've done a few videos, as you've seen, comparing the Tour Response to other golf balls. Go check that out if you haven't seen them, but I've done a few videos comparing different golf balls. And for me, the Tour Response still wins. It's still the best golf ball for the value for money as well. It's just incredible. So go look at them, TaylorMade Tour Response versus videos. They're great videos. So what should we start with? Let's start with the putter. So it's the putter that I've had, and I don't think I'm going to change it. And the reason why I'm not going to change it is because it's centre shafted, and I love the centre shaft. When I'm on fire with my putter, I know it's not all the time, but when I'm on fire with the putter, I don't think there's a better putter out there. This thing is phenomenal. I bloody love this thing. This is the centre shaft, there you go, centre shafted. It's the Spider GT, TaylorMade Spider GT. Bloody love this thing. It rolls lovely. Being a mallet as well, I get a bit more forgiveness when I don't hit the middle of the face. I just love this putter. I don't think anyone's going to get this out of my hand because I love it this much. Such a brilliant, beautiful putter. Love that. So we'll start with the wedges. The wedges that I'm currently using. Last year, I think we were using the Skyforger, Takomo Skyforger 001. We've had an upgrade this year, and we're on the Skyforger 002, which are absolutely beautiful. These things are matte finish. They're full face. The milling goes across the whole of the face. So when you hit those toe shots, you're still getting all the milled face on there as well, rather than the kind of just the plain smooth areas. It's a full milled face. Love that. Now, the difference between these wedges and the originals were forged. These aren't forged wedges anymore. However, the feel for me hasn't changed. The feel is still phenomenal. I still love how they feel off the face. The wedge still feels absolutely phenomenal. Just hitting little chip ones like that. That's all I'm using. That's all I'm using. When it comes to my wedges, that's all I'm doing. It's just little feely shots, and they feel phenomenal. Regardless whether they're forged or not, they still feel brilliant. Now I'm hitting the Takomo 002 wedges. I've got the 60 and the 56 degree wedges. Just love them. Absolutely love them, and they feel great. I intend to use the 60 degree when I'm playing out of a bunker. That's the only time I really use that, but otherwise it's just little chippy shots with the 56. The reason why I haven't got another one is because of where my pitching wedge sits. I don't necessarily need one because of that gapping. But yeah, the wedges, unbelievable. I love these wedges, even though they're not forged, they still play beautifully. So like a nice 60 degree, just a little kind of flick up, does the job. If I need to hit a full shot, let's hit a full shot with a 60, which doesn't often happen. It just feels straight off the face, just feels so nice. So yeah, that is the wedges. Love those wedges, love them. Next in the bag, had it in the bag for I think half of last year, half the year. It is the Takomo 101 utility iron. It's the 2 iron. Bloody love this thing. It kind of gets me out of a lot of problems. I'll go on to my next club in a minute, but the reason why this is in the bag is because of that other club. Lack of confidence is what I'm going to say. But this, I can hit this off the ground, I can hit it off the tee if it's a long par 3. It's just great. It's such an easy club to hit, especially being a 2 iron as well. And as a handicapped golfer, this 2 iron is just so easy to hit. It's got a massive, massive sole, huge sole on it. Really forgiving iron. It comes with the KBS hybrid shaft, 80 gram stiff flex with the Lampkin grip. I do bloody love it. I think it's such a lovely, lovely club. Gets you out of a lot of trouble. Beautiful 2 iron. Just such a lovely 2 iron to hit. It's just that, it just goes and it can just keep running forever. So if I'm playing like a linksy course, it's just so lovely to hit. It's just easy to hit as well. Like there's that whole thing about longer irons and driving irons for us average golfers, but I find it's just so easy to hit. Like that was absolutely stunning. Love it, love it. 2 iron. Staying in the bag for quite a while, I reckon. Feels brilliant. Moving on. This is the club. That was the reason why I bought or got the 2 iron put in the bag. It's because of this one. It's a love-hate relationship with this club. I bloody love it, but for some reason, when it comes to the golf course, I cannot seem to hit it very well. It is the TaylorMade Sim 2 Max hybrid. 19-degree hybrid with the Ventus blue stiff shaft. I bloody love this, and I used to love it all the time playing this, and then something's gone wrong and I just can't hit it very well when I'm on the golf course. At the range though, it seems to be great. I just need to somehow take it onto the course. But yeah, the hybrid is such a good club to get in the bag. If I could do that on the golf course. But what I'm finding is that when I bring it onto the golf course, I can't do that. I cannot seem, when it comes to the golf course, I cannot seem to hit the club like I'm hitting it here at the range. It must be a confidence thing, has to be. It's got to be. It's got to be a confidence thing. So I'm going to keep it in the bag because you never know. One day it might turn up and I actually might hit the club quite well again. But the hybrid is staying in the bag. It is a 19-degree 3 hybrid, but it's the Sim 2 Max, TaylorMade Sim 2 Max. Do love that. Do love it. Next up, head cover. That hasn't changed since the last one. That's still in the bag. What's underneath the head cover is what has changed. But then you probably saw that we did that driver fit in, so you may have seen it then. But the actual head cover itself, that's not coming out. That is still staying. The Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney World head cover. Bloody love that. Love that, that ain't leaving. So that's still there. However, the club that you've seen, if you've been watching the vlogs, you would see the driver I've got in the bag, and it's going to stay in the bag for a long time because I do really like it. It's last year's Cobra. It's the DS Adapt. It's the DS Adapt, I think it's just the standard, yeah, Max K. So it's just their standard last year's. So they had the LS, and then they had the draw bias, and then they had another one. But this is the, yeah, just the standard model. Really love it. Really, really love it. It's in the Denali blue, 60 gram stiff flex. Really, really love this driver. I know there's been times where you've seen on the course vlogs, where I haven't actually hit the drive very well. However, it is staying in the bag. It isn't going anywhere because when I do hit it, it bloody goes. like that. It's just, I mean, I've lost my tee. That happens a lot. Losing tees happens a lot, especially around here because they all go down there. But yeah, this is the Cobra, the DS Adapt. Isn't going anywhere. Love it. I've got it set. So this is the one that had all the sleeve. There you go, you can see it. So this has all the different sleeve options. That was the one that had, it's the Future 33. So I've currently got it on A3, which I think is, it's open face, lowered loft. It's normal 10.5, it's a 10.5 head, but I've got lower lofted and it's an open face to try and stop the whips. That does happen. But that, yeah, love this, love this. Hit it, give it one more time. Oh, there's my tee-let. Give it a hit, hit it again. But when this driver is on, there is nothing better. I can just smash it. And what I've tried to do now is have it set with the face a little bit more open, and then I'm not afraid of it peeling off to the right, and then just stop the left miss. It's just, I love it. Love it. That is the Cobra DS Adapt. That is the Cobra DS Adapt. Now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for, and I've dragged it on long enough. Try and get those minutes up on the old on the old video. It's the irons. Now, last year I was playing the Takomo 301 CBs, the cavity back. They were stunning. They were forged irons. They were beautiful. Could not fault them. Loved them. However, being a handicapped golfer, as you saw in one of my videos, when I had this discussion, we were tying up the, we were tossing up the idea of going from the 301 CBs to the 101 Ts, which are a little bit more forgiving. We've actually gone one better. I think we've gone one better, and actually they're very limited edition now, because once they're gone, the last batch, they are gone. And I think if you haven't got these, you're sleeping, because these are the grail. They are, in fact, the Takomo 201 OG. They are the forged, the last ones. The 201s, the new ones, granted, are great. They're great, look great, but this is the 201 original forged iron. And the reason why I've gone down this route rather than the newer models, the reason why I have is because 301 CBs would have stayed in the bag forever. The feel is incredible. What I was finding though is I'm getting punished from distance if I wasn't hitting it great. And me, a handicap golfer, don't hit them great all the time. However, the 201s give me the exact same feel, that same forged buttery feel that the 301s give me, but they give me slightly more distance, maybe 4 or 5 yards per club. But they also give me that extra forgiveness from my off-centered shots. So for that, it was literally a case of bundling a forgiving iron and the 301s into a hybrid baby. And that beautiful hybrid baby is the 201. I absolutely love these clubs. I love these. Now, I have got a video coming out shortly of my first round with the 201s, where you'll be able to see us in action. But they sit nicely down by the ball. It just sits nice. The top line isn't too big. It's very similar. I mean, it's slightly different head shape to the 301. But you just get so much full forgiveness. I didn't hit that very well again, which is going to happen a lot. I hit that maybe 1 or 2 grooves too low, but it still came out beautifully, still flew. This, honestly, these 201s, I think if you're in the market to get in some irons and you haven't pulled the trigger yet, I would say don't sleep on these, because they're on final batch now from the recording of this video. And once they're gone, they're never coming back. That's just, I love them. I'm so happy that I've got these. So a massive shout out to Takomo, who've supported me. 5 years we've been partnered with Takomo now, 5 years. And they've always been very supportive. And the fact that they managed to squeeze these out at the final batch to get to me was phenomenal. So I've got them, Takomo 201 forged, 2 degrees upright. I've got them in the same shaft as the 301, which was the KBS Tour Light Stiff, So it works out like 100 gram, I think. Maybe just shy of that, maybe 100, maybe 100, 105, something like that. But they're light shafts, I just prefer the lighter shaft. But these guys, honestly, they look phenomenal. They play phenomenal. I've been hitting them on the range. They are just a dream to hit. It's, like I said, it's like having my 301 CBs, which I absolutely adore, but with a little bit more forgiveness. Again, it just goes, it just pops. I hit that out the toe, but it still popped up high and it's still down there. It just hits lovely. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I got the Takomo 201s, the forged 201s. And they look phenomenal as well, don't they? I mean, look at that. Look at that face. That is beauty. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that covers everything. I think it does. Oh, I've also got my golf towel. Have you seen that? If you haven't seen it, I got that design myself, a little bit of fun. The Husky Golf, memory of my dog, old Maya Moo. She's gone now, but she's there on my towel. I think that's everything. I think I've gone through everything. I've gone through my golf ball, gone through my tees. Go check them out. Those tees are phenomenal, worth checking them out. Get rid of those castle tees, get that plastic gone. We've gone through my wedges, which are full face, love the wedges, phenomenal. Got the 2-iron that bails me out of a lot of things. Hybrid that I will get in the bag at some point. I'll get it on the course playing. My driver, love my driver. That isn't leaving for quite a while. And I think the highlight of the bag is the forged 201 irons, never coming out of the bag. Well, not for a long time anyway, because it's literally the grail of irons. Don't sleep on them. If you can get them, go get them from Takomo. But that, I'd say that's it. I think that's my bag done. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed it. That is what's in the bag for this year, and it could be for quite a while in the bag. And I'll see you in the next one. Big love to you guys.